We're going over how to see everything in soccer in this video, essentially soccer awareness. I'm going to be giving you some tips and ideas to help you be able to see more of what's going on around the field. What's up guys, it's Dave here from SimplySoccer, where we help you to improve your game and stand out on the pitch. And on this channel, we release weekly soccer tip, technique, and training videos, all designed to help you do that. So if you haven't already, consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you don't miss any new videos that we release. Now today we're going over how you can be more aware of what's going on the pitch, how you can improve your vision and your awareness, because in many positions, this is not only essential, but for pretty much every single position, you want to be able to do this in some capacity. So the first thing I want to mention is actually a very quick fix that you can implement into your game, and it's using what I call constant checks. Now, if you watch some of the best players in the world who always seem to know what's going on around them, the players where no one seems to be able to take the ball off them, they dictate the tempo, you know, the Xavis and the Pirlos, players like that in their prime, when they just seemed to know where everything was, even if they weren't directly looking at it, you'll notice that they were always taking checks over their shoulder constantly throughout the game. Every few seconds, they would be taking constant checks to make sure that they knew what was around them. And this is something you can start applying to your game immediately. Start making sure that even when you don't have the ball, even if you don't think you're going to get the ball, keep looking around, not only to be aware of where the ball is, but to also be aware of where your opponents are, where your teammates are, where the space is, so that you know exactly what's going on around you. This is something you'll just get better at with more awareness and practice. So while you're practicing and while you're in your games, just keep reminding yourself to keep taking that check over your shoulder. Keep reminding yourself to continually survey the field. Next is, if you want to start improving your awareness, it's to start watching and analyzing and studying the players that are really good at this area. So if you take a look back at footage from Iniesta or Xavi when they were playing together at Barcelona, you take a look at Pirlo, you take a look at players like Toni Kroos or Xabi Alonso, who are all really good, or were, because some of them like Xabi Alonso are retired, were really good at this area. The more you study them, the more you watch what they do in their games, the more interviews by them you listen to kind of figure out what it was going through their heads in these moments, the better at it you will become. It's not enough just to thrust yourself into a game and just start looking over your shoulder and hoping that everything's going to come together. Start studying the players who are really good at this area. Start studying them all the time. Start studying them often. Watch their match footage, their individual match footage, and their compilations. Watch their interviews to see what they say about how to have better vision and better awareness. The more you study up on these players, the more of an understanding you're going to have on how to do this. Okay, next thing is to kind of play off that one, but it's to just watch matches in general. I go over this quite a bit, but you should be watching high-level matches as often as you can, at least once a week, if not a lot more, so that you can get an idea of what players are doing, and start watching the players that need to operate in very tight areas, because they're usually the players that have really, really good awareness. But you'll notice something about all pros at the high level. Almost every single time before they receive the ball, they're looking to see what's around them. So start watching matches and start noticing, you know, what players are doing to create space for themselves, to move into space, and to be aware of what's going on around them. Another thing you can do is actually watch your own match footage to see if you're doing this effectively or not. A big proponent for watching your match footage, because I believe it will show you mistakes and things you need to work on that you would not normally know to, start looking for or know to start working on. So if you're watching your match footage and you're not noticing, for example, that you're making the constant checks, you can take a note of that and make sure that you're doing that more often. If you're watching your match footage and you just see that you're not getting in the right positions, that has to do with awareness. So you can study that and start to work on that. So try recording your own matches, and if you can't record them, you can just think back to the match and kind of write down what you did well and what you didn't. But the more aware you are also of the way you play and what your current sticking points are and what you're currently doing well, the more you can start working on areas like this. All right, guys, so that's it. This is a very quick video. I just wanted to give you that information very, very quickly. But if you start using the things I went over in this video, you'll start seeing that you're becoming more aware of what's around you in matches. You'll start seeing that you can see more of what's going on the pitch. The first tip, which was constant checks, that alone, if you're not doing that and you start doing that, will improve your ability to see what's going on massively. So if you get anything out of this video, make sure that you're doing that practice. Even when you're practicing by yourself, doing constant checks to see what's around you. Pretend there's a defender there and do constant checks if you have to. But by getting in the habit of doing that and by seeing everything that's around you over and over and over again, the more effective at this you'll be. All right, guys, so in the comments below, let me know, how good is your soccer awareness? How good is your vision? Is this an area you're really strong at, or is this an area that you're currently struggling at and need to put more work in? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll be down there talking and answering some of your questions. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video so we can spread it around, and subscribe if you haven't already to Simply Soccer, as we release videos every week like this, and practice videos and training videos, all designed to help you improve. I am going to put 2 videos across the screen that's going to help you to learn and improve even further. So if you want to continue watching and learning, you can go to those videos. And I want to thank you one more time for tuning in and watching this video and for your support. All right, guys, once again, thank you for tuning in. I will see you in the next video.